Hello BookTube, it's Janet and today I've got a book haul for you. First book I've got to show you is absolutely massive, and this is a pre-Christmas present that my husband got for me, and that is the Harry Potter page to screen book. You can see it, it is huge and really heavy, but absolutely beautiful. It would make a great Christmas gift for anybody. And I just opened a page there and pictures and illustrations in there, and obviously it's just telling you how they translated the stories into the movies. And again, another picture. This is the Death Eater. So I shall be reading this, dipping in and out of it over Christmas. Yeah, can't really hold it up, it's so big and heavy, but oh, it's just so lovely. The next one I've got to show you is a non-fiction book, and that is Queen Bees by Sian Evans. And this is the stories of society hostesses between the wars, and the ladies in it are Lady Nancy Astor, Lady Sybil Colfax, Mrs Laura Corrigan, Lady Emerald Cunard, what a fantastic name, Mrs Ronnie Glenville, and Lady Edith Londonderry. And it says 6 brilliant and extraordinary society hostesses between the wars, a spectacle of celebrity talent and burning ambition. So that just looks fantastic. I love stuff like this. It's very Downton Abbey-esque. So I shall be reading that one very soon as well. Next I want to show you is a selection of British Library crime classics I've got. And this first one is The Hogsback Mystery by Freeman Wills Crofts. And that's got a beautiful cover. I think these are all a bit cosy crime. Don't really want to know too much about them. Quite happy just to dive in. The next one is Death of an Ermine by Christopher St John Sprigg. That one with a picture of a plane. The next one is Murder of a Lady, a Scottish Mystery by Anthony Wynne, and that's just a beautiful cover of the Scottish Highlands and a stately home there. Next we have 13 Guests by J. Jefferson Farjeon. And the final one in this British Library crime classics I've got to show you is The Z Murders, and this is again by J. Jefferson Farjeon, and that's got a picture of a train. So I'm looking forward to them. So I do love a bit of cosy crime. The next book I've got to show you again is another non-fiction, and this is called Crown of Blood by Nicola Tallis. And this is a historical account of Lady Jane Grey, who was famous for reigning for 9 days on the English throne. And I'm fascinated to know about this woman, just because she really had no choice in it. She was put there as a pawn. It was orchestrated that she would take the throne so that the people behind the scenes would have the power, and obviously it ended with her losing her head. And so this again looks like a fantastic read. I love any sort of historical accounts like this, and I'm particularly interested in the Tudor period, so that would be a great read. The next one I've got to show you is also non-fiction, and this is history again, and this is Peter Ackroyd's 4th instalment in his Chronicle of England's history that he's working on, and this is the one on revolution. And this again, and this takes us up to, I think this is sort of like from the Stuarts right up to the Victorian era. This is the 4th edition. Obviously I've got all the other 3 editions. They're absolutely beautiful books, really comprehensive history of England. So I wanted to carry on with that series, and I do, like I say, I do love all history, and particularly, you know, English history, and it'll be a great read. The next one I've got to show you is the second in the Baby Ganesh detective agency series, and this is The Perplexing Theft of the Jewel and the Crown by Vaseem Khan. And I've got the first book in the series, and that is The Unexpected Inheritance of Inspector Chopra. So obviously it's Indian, and I think it's set in India. It's an Indian cosy crime series. I've not read the first one, but I wanted to get the second one because it looked absolutely fab. I have to say that most of these books I've got via the Book People, and because I'd spent so much, I mean, I think they all came, apart from the Harry Potter one, they all come to about £28 for all of them. I got a choice of a free book. So the book that I chose was The A to Z of Pointless, and this is a brain-teasing book of questions and trivia. And if for those of you outside the UK, Pointless is a quiz show that's on every single day in the UK, and the object is to name the most obscure answer to a question, so that sort of shows that you've got that really in-depth knowledge. And I thought this would be a fun book to play with the family over Christmas, to have quizzes and things like that. So that's what I got free. And the final book that I got, again, is another non-fiction history book. And this is by Rebecca Rideal, and this is 1666, Plague, War and Hellfire. And this is the year where the famous Great Fire of London took place. And there was, you know, quite a lot happened in that year. And so obviously there were things like Plague, War and Hellfire. So I'm quite keen to read this one as well, just that history of that year, which is obviously was quite a difficult year for people to live through. So much seemed to happen. So I have that one as well, so I'm keen to read that one. So let me know what you think of these, if you've read any of them, got any recommendations. I will see you all soon. Keep reading. Bye!